Thanks for taking an interest in Red Circle Mentoring and our mentor program. My name's Ali. I work with Red Circle to support mentors, and so I put together a short recording for you today to give you a bit of a picture of what our mentor program is and whether it's something that you'd like to look more into and figure out if it's really something you'd like to engage with. I'll start by introducing you to our president, Suze. She also happens to be the founder of The Nature of Real Estate, the Canadian director of the Real Estate Negotiation Institute, and she's been around the real estate industry for a long time. Licensed back in 1985 in Toronto, but now she's lucky to live in the mountains of Whistler, British Columbia. So let's get into it. What is mentoring? Well, I'll tell you our definition. We believe that mentoring is a powerful relationship in which the mentor uses their experience, perspective, and the mentoring model to lead a mentee to success through skills development, accountability, and empowerment. The learning is in the hands of the individuals, using their unique strengths and skills and built on a foundation of mutual respect and trust. The outcome is measurable success for both mentor and mentee. So, needless to say, we're very excited about our mentor program and the people who come through it. But let me tell you a little bit more about the mentoring model, which is really at the core of it. The model is a combination of methodology, process, and an extensive set of tools. Using everything that is in the mentor model, we help people become the most impactful mentors they can be so that when they're taking on mentees, they're not just sharing their expertise, but they're really creating a powerful relationship where learning is fast, it's meaningful, and it's unique to the individuals who are mentoring and who are the mentees as well. It's a close cousin of our coaching model, a model that we've seen hundreds of agents come through in the last 8 years and has had phenomenal success. What I think is really special about our mentoring program and about our coaching program is the idea that's at the core of it, and that's that performance is someone's potential, less the interference that gets in the way of that potential. What this would mean for you as a mentor is that when you're working with a mentee, you're helping them find their potential and helping them see and get past the things that are interfering with it. That interference might be a lack of skills or a lack of experience. It might also be some resistance around that hard work that we all see is so critical in the real estate industry. Of course, if we're going to ask people to use this mentor model and to really see all the benefits of it, we want to make sure that you understand it really well. And so the way that you start off mentoring with Red Circle is by coming through an extensive training program. It's composed of 5 one-hour live webinars and has about 2 to 3 hours of homework each week in between where you're pushing your skills, learning, reading the different resources that we have, and really coming to understand it in depth and understand how you specifically can relate to it. So it is quite a time commitment, but we make sure we give that time commitment back to you. It's important to us that every mentor who comes through our program has a unique journey in learning how to be an impactful mentor. So we have individual one-on-one support where people can share what they love, share what they're having some trouble with, and figure out what style of mentoring works best for them. After that core training program is over, we continue to have twice monthly skills labs where you can continue to develop your skills, and we encourage all of our mentors to keep pushing their own limits when it comes to coaching and mentoring skills. So what's the incentive to mentor? Well, I guess that looks really different for a lot of different people, and we've heard different stories from all our different mentors. For some people, it's a great exit strategy, both financially, which I'll touch on in a second, and also as a way to stay engaged with the real estate industry without working full-time and being there 24/7 for your clients. For other folks, it's a great way to look into team building, both to train team members who are already working with you and also to qualify people who might come in to be your team members in the future. Beyond that, there are benefits that look like diversity. After a long time practicing real estate, what does it look like to teach someone? There's also a financial incentive, and maybe you're already thinking of incentives that are specific to you that we haven't even touched on. So who are we looking for when we're looking in, what are we looking for in mentors? Well, we find that our best mentors all share a lot of the qualities here. But above all else, the most important quality in someone who's going to come into our mentoring program and be really successful with it is finding people who are learners. And by that, we mean people who are excited to learn, excited to learn new skills and new perspectives when it comes to learning how to be a mentor, and also excited to learn from their mentees. We find that relationship isn't just knowledge going from one person to the other. It becomes a bit cyclical. So let's cover the financial model, just to sum everything up. When you come in and you decide that you'd like to become a mentor with us and come through our training program, there's an initial licensing fee of $2,500. That's to come through the training program, to use the model and get licensed to it, and to get access to the support that we would continue to provide the whole time you're mentoring with us. Once you're actively mentoring with your mentee, it works such that the mentor gets 20% of their mentee's commissions, and Red Circle, we take 5%. This relationship is not for the mentee's entire career, but it's for either 1 year or until the mentee has reached $100,000 in commissions, whichever comes first. This means that once your mentee is thriving and is super successful and has found their place in the real estate industry, you get to move to Mentor 2.0. So what do you think? Is this something that you'd like to know more about? Well, we have a lot more information than just a quick video online at redcirclementoring.com, but we'd also encourage you to reach out to us. Send us an email and let's set up a time to talk, and we can answer questions around some of the more complex details of this program and learn a little bit about you and whether it might be a great fit. Thanks so much for taking the time to learn about our mentor program, and I hope we'll hear from you soon.